Hey crew, Conrad coming at you with a classified ad review on this bitchin' Suspensions Unlimited 5-seat V8 car. So how about this? Without further ado, let's jump right in. All right, so what do we got? This car is brought to you by Sandcar buy-sell crew member Randy Robertson. He's based out of Needles, California. He is asking $49,500. Let's see what we've got. 2005 Suspensions Unlimited, which by the way is one of the first long travel cars that was ever invented, right? Right in the late 90s, early 2000s when this whole wave was coming in. Suspensions Unlimited was one of the first. Their 2-seat mid-engine was the first one that I saw that I was just like, ugh. Maybe I'll throw in a pic. Right now. Okay, so enough reminiscing about that super bitchin' mid-engine that I fell in love with back in the day. What do we have here? 2005 5-seater Turnkey LS6 engine. Turnkey is the manufacturer, the builder of that engine. Turnkey Engine Supply, one of the best in the industry. We've got a fast intake, Diablo exhaust. Oh, always the transmission. This is one of the most important things to me when I'm looking at a car. Mendiola MD4S 2D transaxle. We've got 930 Race Prep CVs, Fox bypass shocks, Pro 5-point harnesses, PCI in-car intercom with headsets, Mickey Thompson Baja Pro front tires, which are pretty awesome. They're actually really good flotation in the sand dunes. Running Sandblaster 33 paddles, extra set of BFG ATs with beadlocks, trailer, garage tires and wheels, always important, LED lights, LED whip, custom paint by Buck Wild Designs, excellent condition, and well-maintained, low hours. All right, so let's jump in and take a closer look. Okay, so I'm already digging on this car straight away. Back when Suspensions Unlimited first released their 4- and 5-seaters, they were an ultralight or a superlight. I can't remember what the moniker was for those models. Do you remember? I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Those cars had a 5-link on the back and a very light-duty front suspension package with a single shock. They were more true to a sand car or sand environment. This car, on the other hand, is more of a dual sport. You literally could throw the BFGs on this thing and head out in the desert if you like. I don't know if I'd want to scratch up that beautiful paint job, but this definitely is capable of doing that. So what do we see? Full set of beadlocks. There's those BFGs, dual shocks, right? Coilover, bypass, really nice A-arm, very stout setup. Quad stopper. I like how everything's tied in. Your shocks coming across the front here. Little bumper up on the front disc brakes. Always important. Looks like some light cannons and a light bar. All right, let's move on. Next. All right, so here's the coming at you shot, and boy, is this a nice setup. Check out these pockets on the A-arms right here. Super built, just really nice setup. I love the triangulation through here. I mean, whoop-de-doos, what whoop-de-doos. All right, next. Okay, so now we've got this front 3/4 view of this car, and one of the things I noticed too is, look at side steps on this. I'm always gonna point those out because it's so funny how often they're left off. It makes it super easy to get in and out of the car. Nice upright A-pillar right here. Great placement of that. B-pillar back here behind your heads. It's not going to be very close. Look at the triangulation back here for the coilover and the bypass. That's where I was going with. If you want to run this thing in the desert, you'd totally be able to. No problem. Full set of side panels. Full rooftop. Keep you in the shade when you're out there in the dunes when it's 100 degrees out, because I still go out when it's hot. But otherwise, bitchin' setup overall. Oh, and then that paint job. He mentioned it was a full custom paint job, so that's actually not even a wrap. Super cool. All right, next. Okay, so here we are on the business end of this car. Check out this wing trunk. So you've got your third brake light built in here with the custom airbrushing, and you've also got some little pod tail lights built into the tube. That's really awesome. I see some aluminum pulley setups on this. I love the Suspensions Unlimited, what they do with their skid plates, how they laser in or water jet in that Suspensions Unlimited. Back in the day, that's one of the things that set Suspensions Unlimited apart, was they were actually manufacturing a lot of the sand car parts for the other manufacturers because you had all the machines to do that stuff. But this is a pretty neat setup. I love how they do that. Radiators actually set pretty low, right? So you got visibility out of the back of the car when you're looking out. Rear view mirror, we got a dome light in there. Here's a nice shot of our Fox reservoir shocks. Let's see, full disc brakes. All right, next. So the first thing that grabs me on the engine is check out this carbon fiber cover, covering up that fast intake. That is pretty awesome. We got some more airbrush on the top here. Wing trunk, you can see the latches on that. This is a tell right here on Suspensions Unlimited, is this bend in this tube right here. If you're ever at the hill and you're watching cars go by, that's one of the first things that I look for to identify the chassis. I really dig that style. So again, dual sport type design where that's all coming up to the triangulation. We've got, it looks like, look at that, chrome, stainless, water lines coming through here. Radiator set real low. You got your fuel tank behind the passengers. The rear passengers in the back set low as well. So this car is actually going to handle really well. It's going to turn really good because all that stuff's not set up really high in the frame. Also, let's see, we've got some more beautiful detail work on the paint job there. Intake, so this is not turboed or blown. So you can see you just got your regular air filter on there running into that intake. This is a stout combination to run this turnkey engine against that Mendiola 2D. You're going to have a lot of fun in this car. All right, next. And I almost missed this picture, actually. So we've got a real nice set of headers on here. Here's another shot of that airbrush work that's done on that wing trunk. Seeing the radiator and the fuel tank set low in the frame right there. And again, those bins are super awesome. We can't really see the Mendiola. It's tucked down in there. There's your fuel pump. Nice. Again, triangulated engine mounts. Let's see. I guess that's all I see there. Next. Now, this is where I want to be sitting. Right here in the driver's seat. Here, check it out. Here's the Suspensions Unlimited. You can see where it's etched out. I don't remember if they use a water jet or a laser jet. I forget. Maybe you guys remember. You guys can tell me. Tell me in the comments because I don't know everything there is to know about these things. I try to. We've got a nice dead pedal on here, chrome or stainless dead pedal, CNC pedal assembly, nice flat gas pedal. Check out where the switches are at. They're down here on your left, right? So when you're buckled in, left, right. So when you're buckled in, you can still reach down and flip those switches. They're not too far away that you can't reach them. I really like the placement on those. We've got a set of dual handle steering brakes on here. Not sure what kind of shifter this is, but we've also got, let's get into the safety, fire extinguisher right below the passenger's legs. Awesome. Great job. Nice to have it right there. If you run into an issue, you can reach down and grab it and rock and roll. We've also got our 5-point harnesses in the car. You happen to endo this car, stuff it, you're not going to slide out from under the belt. So I'm always a fan of running crotch straps in your car. Looks like we've also got a real nice stainless passenger grab handle, a couple rear view mirrors on here. Here's your HID lights, Formuling steering wheel, Lacara. I don't know. I think that's a Formuling. I don't recall. It's been a while since I've run a Volkswagen back in the day. I think it looks like a Formuling France. I could be wrong. But anyhow, moving on. All right. So jumping into this one, what I did notice is we've got some cloth seats with the adjustable headrest that bolt on, right? This is one of my favorite seat setups. One of the reasons for that is when you run a fabric seat, it's not hot, right? It doesn't stick to your body whenever you get into it, or if it's been sitting in the sun, it doesn't burn the heck out of your skin. The only problem with that is sometimes it's hard to get the sand out of them, but I would rather have a softer seat, and I prefer the adjustable headrest versus the fixed headrest. This is a real nice setup. Running the Crow harnesses, you can see here's the 5 seats. You got that bench seat in the back, so you can run 3 people across the rear. Full top, here's your nice light bar setup on that. Oh, I did forget to mention, you got some gauges right in front of your viewing, right? So you got your switches down on your left, you got your gauges right there, so you can glance down and take a look. All right, so let's take a look at the back seats. All right, so jumping into the back seat, actually in a 4 or 5-seater car, this is where I prefer to sit. You know why? Because all the weight is over the back, and it just floats when you're cruising through the dunes versus sitting up in the front seats with that A-arms going up and down, and they're actually transferring the energy into the frame. So I prefer to sit in the back. It's way more comfortable. But anyhow, I'm neither here nor there. I'll ride front or back. It's always a good time. So here's that fuel tank. Fuel filler's right here. Really easy. Just step in front of the paddle tire to dump that can. Really easy to get to. We've also got another fire extinguisher. You can see it right here. Great job, guys. Another passenger grab handle. B-pillars, like I said, far away from the driver and passengers' heads. Full 5-point harnesses. Really nice setup. Looks like a chrome shift shaft on there. Ready to rock and roll. All right, next. All right, folks, so here's our final picture with all the lights on. We've got this beautiful sunset in the back. Man, I'd sure like to take this car out. End of the line is you cannot go wrong with the Suspensions Unlimited, especially with a turnkey engine supply V8 and a Mendiola transmission, full set of dirt tires, plus a full, with the paddle tires as well. So you're dune and desert, super stout, super fun, super safe, right? Turnkey, ready to rock and roll. He says it's got low usage. We are almost to dune season. I'm recording this right now in September of 2022. So just a few more weeks and you can hit in the sand in this car. So if you'd like some more information about it, hit us up, leave a comment in here, or go to Sandcar Buy Sell Crew on Facebook, and you can find the full classified ad for this car here. Also, we are at 412 subscribers. We're trying to get to our goal of 500. Please hit that subscribe button. And also, if you would, if you like our work, support us via Patreon. Thanks. Otherwise, that's all I've got. Thank you for watching. See you in the dunes. 3, 2, 1. All right, so enough of the intercom indicator. Longer. It would help if I looked at my computer here and not the monitor up here, huh? All right, moving on.